Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. We have breaking news on Andy Cannon's injury. Sorry, this is the second time we're doing this because for whatever reason it wasn't going out through YouTube. So it looks like it is now. This is not how we want to start our day, or definitely Andy for sure. But yes, it has been confirmed by the club about 20 minutes ago that Andy Cannon has suffered a ruptured ACL in a statement that just came out. So again, I just tried to do this and it wasn't. Thank you, Brody. I appreciate you, my friend. Michael Wolf, appreciate that. So, but yeah, there's an update right here on the club website. It says Wrexham AFC can confirm Andy Cannon suffered a ruptured ACL in the match against Mansfield Town on Sunday. The midfielder was stretchered off in the first half following a scan. The serious extent injury is known now. Remember, this morning, Parkinson did say that he was going for a scan. He had an interview about it. He said, but it did tend to be serious. Looks like he's had that scan, and now we know the full extent of it. 28-year-old met with a specialist. Parkinson did mention that this morning, this evening, and will undergo surgery next week. Faces a significant period of rehab time post-surgery. Manager Phil Parkinson said, our thoughts are with Andy at this time. Rest assured, we'll get him the best possible treatment, and he'll come back better than ever. Again, I feel terrible. I know this. I feel terrible about this news. I think when he went down immediately with the arm up, no messing about. He was in quite significant pain. We also gave him oxygen. It's very, very sad news. So Andy is, loved by everyone. As a player, puts goals in, puts himself about, and always gives 150% on the pitch. So it's very, very unfortunate that this happened. It was wet, it was windy, the pitch was what it was. But these guys go out and they know that that there's going to be risk of getting injured. Now, I feel terrible for him. He did just come back. He had illness. He's working his way back in. He got the start against Mansfield, and he was doing really well. And I said in the watch along, and I was like, he looks good. He was running around. He looked really good. He was fit and firing. And all of a sudden, just you just see him go down. And initially, we thought it was an ankle injury, or we thought it was a rib injury. But and it turns out it is a ruptured ACL. That will be. I'm not a doctor. Will be extended period time out for him, and it's very, very sad. And we wish you all the best, my friend. And everyone's going to be rooting for you. So you have good treatment, good doctors. They'll take care of them. And I'm sure, we could do it for Andy. Do it for Andy. There you go. Do it for Johnny. But yeah, it's gutted. Leon in Wrexham says gutted for Andy, but unfortunately it happens in football, says Leon. Yeah, I know, Leon. Good to see it. Leon, are you new? If you are, thanks for coming in, man. I hope this isn't your first show watching, but it's not news that we want to bring to everybody, but it is news, and I feel terrible for Andy. Glenda Berkshire says very sad news. Such bad luck for Andy, says Michael Wolf. And Lexi's in the house. Hey, Lexi, how are you? Poor lad. That's his season done. That's his season, and probably, you won't probably see him till 2026. Unfortunately, it's going to be a long one. But health is more important than anything else. And he's a professional, and I'm sure he'll give what he can on the bench to the lads and to the club. And next year, when we touch wood, get to the championship, he'll be able to play in the championship. So, but it is terrible. What's going on, Esteban? Sarah, how are you? Esteban went on to say too, he was looking great. What a crap string of luck he's had. It is. I feel awful. This also did break on their Instagram account too. Just want to put this out there as well. Confirmed that ruptured ACL in the match. Surgery next week. Rehab post time would be great. So they did put it out on their account. So thoughts and prayers out to Andy, and let's get him back to full health. He has great medical care as long as new on the mend football is secondary. As long as he's on the mend, football is secondary. 100%. And I agree with that to you, sure, Sarah. So that's the update. It's not going to be a big one because we are. We're going to do a show at about 45 minutes with the Up the Poshcast, but I wanted to get this out there to everybody. It's just a quick one. It's actually the second time doing it. But it's really, really sad. So we're not going to go into the deep news. We'll talk about it later. Did they say what grade it was? He could be 6 months. It just says ruptured. So there's not much there. It just says ruptured ACL. Just got here. What happened? Free Pugs show. Andy Cannon has ruptured his ACL. That's the injury update. That's not the news I want to be bringing to everybody. So significant period of rehab time post surgery. So it'll be a while. But yeah, so that's the update right there. Free Pugs show. Again, not going to go deep into it. It's not the update breaking news that we want to do, but it is a news show, and he's one of our guys. So get better, Andy. So thanks for coming in. Like I said, a quick one. I'll just we have a show in about 45 minutes with Up the Podcast guys. So that should be a good show. I mean, God, we support this club so much. We do. We support all the players, and we want them all to do well and all to be healthy, because health is everything, as we all know. And it's sad to see them go down like this. And we have had, sadly, an injury bug. The midfield we thought was very solid. Evans went down for a bit. Now Cannon's down, but Evans is coming back. So it's not great. You're very welcome, Esteban. You're welcome for the update. But man, up and down the pitch, we've had injuries, but we're going to deal with it. And I said, let's do it for Andy now. Let's just do it for Andy. So just a quick one there on the update. We'll talk more about it with the group later, but it's very sad news. Something we thought was a serious one. And going into the games tomorrow, I know the lads will be up for it, and I know Posh will be up for it too. So appreciate you stopping in. Please smash a like and subscribe. We'll see you all in about 45 minutes for the Up the Poshcast. But the breaking news is Andy Cannon will be out for a lengthy period of time. He ruptured his ACL. And on that bombshell, I'll see y'all soon.